Alright. Hey, chat. Hey, YouTube. Whoever. Wherever you're seeing this at. I got asked a lot about what build I am using to get my grenade pack really quickly. So, we're redoing the first story mission for some power while we're grinding for worlds first. And I'm going to pick this weapon part too. And I'm going to show you how it works. So basically, the bread and butter is 3 things. 1, I am running the Devour Warlock build. So bottom tree, using Devour to get my health back. And also every single time I get a kill, I will have a grenade recharge a little bit. Second, I'm using Demolitionist on my Ostringer. Third, I'm using anti-barrier rounds, and I have a perk that, where is it at? Is it, yeah, Breach Refractor. Grants grenade energy on final blows with shield-piercing weapons or when a member of your fire team shuts down a barrier champion's ability. So I have that on my chest piece with overload grenades as well. And then also, I think it's what? Oppressive Darkness? Cool. So, it focuses on those things. And, yeah, I just kind of wanted to show it off because everyone's been asking about it. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that live on Twitch. And then, it's gonna be a good day. Oh, also YouTube, we're gonna maybe talk about this more, but I did just pick up some Hall's Soothing action lozenges, but it has a cool meter, so as I was saying earlier, you weren't here for it. I'm now rating everything in my life based on how cool it is on the Hall's coolant factor. It's very important. This build, probably at least a 3. Could be more. Alright, need to fight some enemies. What up? Alright, eat a grenade. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Grenade's back. Throw it. It's almost like Mayhem is on. Like, it almost feels like Grenadier is on, too. And because of the Pressing Darkness, weakening enemies as well, like, there's a lot of utility you can do with this. I don't know if you need to use all of this together all the time. It might be a tad overkill, but it's really nice if you throw it immediately. Because, I feel like it's not too much overkill. I don't know if the artifact or the demolitionist, like, you could probably cut out one of the pieces here and probably still find success. Like, you may not want to run Devour. Let's say you want to run Well of Radiance. This probably could still work. Use that with Divine Blessing. That's not Divine Blessing. It's, heck. What is it called? The thing where you use an ability and on your friends and it recharges faster. I think it's Benevolent Dawn. That sounds right. That sounds right in my head. I think it would work with that as well. That would kind of make up the difference between your Devour not being up, which is really nice. Also, I apologize, teammates. I really wasn't helping. I'm making a video. I hope you understand.
Good work, Guardians. Thanks to you, we'll have an LZ up and running soon.
Does this look like a pumpkin to anybody else? It looks like a rotted pumpkin to me, and no one agrees with me, and I think they're all crazy.
There's no time to lose.
Ikora?
This disturbance, I know what triggered it. Who triggered it?
I am using the Ostringer ornament,
Eris.
by the way, if you're wondering why it might look different than yours.
She's here.
Why it looks
Last I heard
cooler.
from her, she was headed into
Why it looks like a superior
I don't
weapon.
know if she's still.
We'll find her. Alive.
I just realized this next upcoming part is a tank section, and it's probably going to ask me
Before we can gain
to
access
use. I guess I can kill all the Thrall with this build. Actually, I think it's a good representation of the build. You know, it's smart. It'll work. I promise.
Was the Vanguard aware of the Hive's activity on the moon before the
I really wish I could drive my Sparrow during this exact part just to go past this part faster, but I'll wager the reason why is so that way you didn't run over the dialogue. Alright, ready? Eat it. Throw it. You don't have to eat the grenade, also. You can just go ahead and get the melee for Devour as well, but just what I personally prefer. I don't know, I think it's just habit. Partially, I think, from Crucible. Also Splat. Alright. Let me go ahead and move the Eye of the Swarm. Meep. Meep. Next. So even without Devour up, so if you want to have like an example of what your grenades would look like without anything else, just the Demolitionist plus the anti-barrier rounds, like that's still really fast. So this could work with, I would say, I mean, I guess anybody. I think theoretically you want to use it with maybe a Void ability just because you can use Suppressing Darkness to have a little more utility to it. But if you are using something like, you know, Well of Radiance, Benevolent Dawn, able to heal your teammates more often, definitely see value there. Also, it hurts really bad. Make it stop. All right. Listen, I need you to stop. Please and thank you. Appreciate it. Probably shouldn't have hopped out of the tank right here, but that's fine. I think this is also pretty dependent on the enemies being relatively easy for you to kill. I don't know if this would be good at all if you were running something like the New Ordeal Nightfalls, drastically underpowered. If you're not able to slay, I would say probably avoid using this. I'm going to mess around with it a little bit tomorrow doing our world's first raid attempt stuff, but if it doesn't work out, I might just revert back to old stuff. Because, by the way, I don't know if you know this, Mountaintop Recluse is still really good. So, you know, if this doesn't work out, at least I have a fun way to play when that's not, you know, a belt on the line, so to speak. I love how active this zone feels. I know I have the music up because I don't know if the people get angry on YouTube in the copyright department if I use music. But music's great. The first part where other Guardians are fighting with you is so rad. I love it. The nice thing about anti-barrier rounds as well that isn't really talked about a whole lot. So it will be able to shoot through shield-based abilities that aren't just champion abilities as well. So let's say you're fighting a Hydra, right? And it has the rotating shield. It'll shoot through that. It'll shoot through a Knight shield. I believe it also shoots through Hobgoblin shields, but don't quote me on that. So when a Hobgoblin like hunkers down to, you know, be invulnerable for a little bit, I believe it also will allow you to shoot them too, which is awesome. Bam! One dead Eye of the Swarm. Well, up ahead is, you know, Crota and cronies, so I can't really fight much there. But hopefully this has been educational. Hopefully you yourself can go out there, throw down some grenades, and cause some mayhem. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.